You're tuned in to the Kansas City Weather Report, your daily source for the latest local forecast right here in KC. Whether you're planning your commute, weekend barbecue, or just trying to figure out if you need that extra layer, Wes has you covered. So let's dive into today's forecast.
Welcome to the Kansas City Weather Report. I'm meteorologist Wes Peary. Today is Thursday, August 28th, and here's what's up with the weather. I know it's been a while since you all have heard from me. You've heard me giving the weather. Sorry about it. Got a little busy. Job's a little busy lately. There's a lot going on behind the scenes than what you are just seeing on TV or on social media. I'll leave it at that. Let's get into the weather. You know, the last few days, in fact, the last 3 days, the temperature has been about 50 to 55 degrees. We set a new record low temperature on Tuesday morning. It hit 50. Now, it's not going to be quite as comfortable when you step out the door this morning, but nonetheless, still a cool, comfortable morning. So maybe I should rephrase that and say it's not quite as chilly out the door this morning as it has been the last couple of mornings, but it's still going to be about 60 to 65 whenever you step out there. And there's a chance for some light rain showers up until around 11 or noon, but for the most part, looking pretty dry. It's also cloudy, but a really comfortable morning overall. And the sun will come out later on this afternoon. Temperature is about 80, 85 for a high. It looks like lunchtime temperatures will be close to 70 to 75, and then dinner time temperatures will probably be in the upper 70s. So we're missing the rain for the most part, but we're still enjoying some very comfortable conditions. Tomorrow morning, it's back close to about 60 degrees, if not like 55 to 60. And then it's probably about 85 degrees for the high temperature tomorrow. Ditto for Saturday, about 60 in the morning, about 85 in the afternoon. And then Sunday, slight chance for an afternoon shower or a thunderstorm, again, like about 80. Monday, slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm, about 80 degrees, following another nearly 60-degree morning. And we'll just keep it going. I mean, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, I think we probably get back up near about 85 again. So we're warming up a little bit. But then for next Thursday through maybe even next Saturday, Sunday-ish, we're looking at another period in which it may only be in the middle to upper 70s. Again, I don't want to proclaim summer to be over yet, even though like Labor Day is like the last party weekend of the summer. But I mean, the way things are going, if we get another, we'll call it heat wave period of abnormally warm temperatures, it'll have to come later in September because some of these long range outputs are not looking very hot through at least the first half of the month. The long range forecast put out by the Climate Prediction Center for the month of September, it gives us it gives us a chance of being warmer than average, just a little bit warmer above average. But man, we'll see about that. That would require a second half of September to be like 85 to 90 degrees for several days because going into September, it's going to be cool. So we'll have to make up some ground. But either way, again, there is like not promising signals to get another very hot stretch of weather. We could use some rain, which is kind of the downside of us missing the most of the rainfall this morning, is that it's gotten dry out there. And this is usually a time in which it's getting cooler, vegetation can recover, but everything is still mostly green, so the recovery period isn't quite needed as badly this summer. We'll have to see what fall brings, and, with the whole moisture situation, it does start to become important that we don't enter a period of drought, because then that will start to stress the trees out in the fall foliage and all that good stuff. We essentially need to start getting some rain. Temperatures are doing great. But if we start getting some rain over the next few weeks, everything is going to look good for the fall foliage forecast this year. Recapping the forecast, about 60 this morning, chance of light rain, 80 to 85 degrees today, 80 to 85 degrees Friday, Saturday. Sunday, it's about 80. Monday, it's about 80. Tuesday, Wednesday, about 85. And then Thursday into the following weekend, like 75 to 80 degrees. Yeah, very nice stuff. Thanks so much for joining me for this edition of the Kansas City Weather Report. You can find me on social media at West Weather. Have a good one.